I don't really know how to start this because it's the first time I've ever done this before, but I just feel like upset. I don't know if you guys have gone through something similar like this, but it kind of, I don't know, it's just really upsetting and I want to talk about it. And it's like when like people and communication and time, you know, if they respect your time. So today I was planning on playing Apex with one of my close friends. And we already planned it and stuff. They were like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna be busy today about, you know, doing things, and later tonight, if you want to play, then I'm down. Let's go play." So I was super excited. So it was, you know, it was on that person to let me know, because I was pretty much like all day I was like, okay, you know, like this is on you. Like tell me when you're ready, kind of thing. Like, and it's a Friday night, so I have a lot of friends. I've had like some friends message me already. Like I think literally a duo, and then another solo. And I, you know, some I've literally ignored, you know, because I can't play with them, and others I've told them like I can't play with you right now. I straight up said like you know, I already have plans to play with somebody, because we said it already with that person. So, you know, I feel like I'm disappointing people because it's a Friday night, and like, you know, you can't play with everyone. That's the thing with Apex, there's only trios. So like this is joke where it's like, you know, if you want to know if you're the fourth best friend, play Apex, because you'll know. Because you can only play with a total of 3 people, right? This is actually making me feel a little bit better, but so the time comes when we can actually go play and stuff, right? And we actually, you know, I look at the you know, the Discord server, and the duo that I was like, oh, I can't play with them, you know, I pretty much didn't respond because I was waiting on my duo to finish their things that they were supposed to do. But then I looked on the Discord server and they were all in a party, all 3 of them. So I was just like kind of confused because, like, you know, when you set plans with somebody, it's kind of like, I don't know, like it's kind of, you should follow through with that, you know, or at least communicate that with somebody. So it's like a lack of communication with people. It just kind of like irritates me. Like that's one of my biggest pet peeves. And sure, maybe there are things that I could have communicated, but more clearly. But when you know for sure, like you are in the right, and people just can communicate a little bit better. And then now you're like, and like what happened to me was I was left out, and I was literally by myself, and they were all playing together. So it's just like really upsetting because you save time you make time for people that you care about, and then it doesn't follow through because, you know, people don't really communicate with you, and they don't, I guess the bottom line, sometimes they don't respect your time. And I'm not saying this person in general does that. I'm just saying that this situation happened to me, and it just upsetted me a lot because this happens to me in real life too. Like, you know, I'll want to try to make plans with a friend, right? And I will carve out my schedule for them. I make sure my communication is up to par. But the thing is with communication is a two-way street, right? I get super excited and I set these plans, and the person that, you know, they're just kind of flaky. You don't know about it until like it happens, right? And then they leave you waiting all day, pretty much, right? And then now you're just sitting there waiting. Like, you have things that you can do. There are other important things, you know, but then you're just kind of like this. That is absolutely the worst feeling in the world, where you're sitting there waiting for that person to get back to you, to message you, to let them know, like, to communicate with you actual and specific details that, hey, you know, I can't, I'll be on around this time, or, you know, I can possibly meet you by this time, you know, so you're not waiting, so you can do something about it, you know. mentally you're preparing yourself to, you know, I'm sorry if there's just a bunch of rambling, but like, I think to me, like, setting plans and communication and respecting somebody's time is something that not a lot of people really do nowadays. And if you want to form those close relationships, those close friendships with people, it's something that we all got to work on. You know, personally for me, like, I'm not perfect at it, but I strive every day to try and, you know, communicate these things, because I mean, it's the way I want to be treated too, right? So when other people don't do it, you know, and let's say it's not the first time. Let's say it's something that has occurred a lot, you know, with that person, or even in people in general, right? If you've been, you know, that's happened to you, and then now you have to deal with this repetitive cycle that people, you know, don't respect your time, they don't respect communication, then, I mean, it gets upsetting. It really does. So, I don't know. So after that whole thing, like, I got super upset, you know, like when, obviously, like, and I'm not the type of person that gets upset easily. I don't know why this really angered me. So I got super upset. I was like, you know, the duo that I was supposed to play with, they were like, oh, I can leave, you know, I can just say that I'm just gonna say I'm gonna get off. Like, now it's gonna be weird, because like it's gonna show that they're playing online with me, and it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to put anybody in a position where they have to lie to hang out with me. Everything can be prevented in general, not just this situation, with proper communication, with respecting somebody's time, and just being honest. And, you know, like, it's not difficult. It really isn't difficult. You know, it just comes down to how much do you want to put in? You know, how much do you respect the person? And some people, maybe they don't know, right? So for me, I haven't even brought this up to that person yet, because I'm really upset. So I'm going to talk to them about it, you know, in a calm way. Try to be calm at least, right? And I hope it goes well. But, and you know, just explain to them like, hey, this was kind of like not cool, you know. And you should too. If you go through a situation, someone like this, where, you know, people kind of don't respect your time or respect the communication aspect of it, then talk with them. I mean, that's the first step to anything. So I know this might not be the, you know, the happy, you know, secrets of happiness isn't what you think, or the typical videos that I do, you know, because you can hear it in my voice and I'm not really feeling it right now. But I think this is an important lesson. If you have close friendships, if you have close relationships, start setting boundaries, start creating proper means of communication with people. And even yourself, start setting the example for others that, hey, you know, if we're gonna set some plans, let me know. You know, don't have me waiting, playing the waiting game. It's not fun. So I just want to thank you all for listening today, and I hope you learned something from, you know, some of the gameplay in the background. I don't even know what's gonna be in the background, but hey, hopefully it's cool. And even through hard days and difficult times, or, you know, when you don't feel so happy all the time, you can still try and have a great day. So please, hope you all have a great rest of your day, and take care.